All right, we will continue with immigration and urbanization, Chapter 3, Section 2. Here's another video clip. It's kind of funny dealing with Congress and immigration.
But we begin tonight with Congress.
A new CNN poll shows just how fed up we are with Congress. 77% disapprove of how Congress is handling its jobs.
Congratulations, Congress! 77%! You may be about to become the English language's most offensive C word. After and cronut. But look, there's still 2 days left before it's August recess. The C word could still pull this around. They could pass immigration reform. It's already been through the Senate, so come on, C-word, let's do this.
Immigration reform, that's stuck, and it has a very difficult road of getting anywhere in the House.
Okay, let's just be honest now. The House is clearly where things go to die. It's where parents are going to start telling their kids their aging pets went. Oh no, Fluffy's fine, darling. She just got stuck in committee.
Will say to me and others who defend the rule of law, we have to do something about the 11 million. And some of them are valedictorians. So my answer to that is, for everyone who's a valedictorian, there's another 100 out there that they weigh 130 pounds and they've got calves the size of cantaloupes because they're hauling 75 pounds of marijuana across the desert.
What? It's hard to know where to begin to unpack a statement like that. First, I think that is hard proof that Steve King does not use drugs. Because does he have any idea what 75 pounds of marijuana would look like? That would be pretty hard to haul across a desert. Yeah. In fact, can we see a little bit more of that picture? Okay, so he was right about one thing. But maybe we shouldn't blame Steve King. This is probably just what his constituents want, right?
69% of Steve King's constituents in Iowa's 4th Congressional District want comprehensive immigration reform. 59% support a pathway to permanent residence for undocumented immigrants under the age of 15.
Wow. To go this hard against your own constituency and basic reason. And unrepresentative King is not alone in his distrust of these immigrants.
The problem is that so many of them who come here illegally come so ill-prepared for success. They come with lack of education, they come with lack of skill, they come with lack of ability or unwillingness to assimilate into the culture.
Exactly. Do we really want these tired, poor, huddled masses in this country? Show me the place where it says that's what we want. Show me the place. You show it to me. But
Anyway, that was kind of funny dealing with immigration reform. In the cities, technology, electricity was coming around more into the cities and street lights. You had trolleys for different types of transportation. You had elevated railroad cars. You had in Boston in 1897 the first subway, the Underground Electric Railway. So you had many improvements there, and with these technologies, more people were heading out into the suburbs. If you had a little bit more money, more the middle class, you went out to the suburbs because you could now travel into work by using these trolleys or subways. Factory owners, they welcomed these immigrants because they were a cheap labor. They knew they could make them sign these unruly contracts for really cheap. They could fire them very easily or dock their pay because there was really no type of unions to save them. Farmers are also moving to the city with the new types of technology, tractors, reapers, steel plow. A lot of farmers don't have jobs, so they move to the cities as well, including lots of African Americans. With so many people moving to the cities can't keep up. You got housing overcrowded, you got unsanitary conditions, you got garbage being thrown out in the street. People just open up their windows and throw out their garbage or throw out their bedpans that they used to go to the bathroom in right out onto the street. Transportation, because the streets are very small and narrow, they become congested. Water's unsafe, could have cholera, typhoid. Crime was huge, fire with all these buildings close together and a lot of them wooden structures. A lot of fires broke out. You would live in these tenements. These tenements, if you didn't make a lot of money, you lived paycheck to paycheck type of thing. These tenements weren't the greatest. Your toilets were outdoor. Maybe you had one bathroom in the entire building that everybody used. And your families all lived together. Mom, dad, grandpa, grandma, the 3 brothers, 2 sisters all lived in maybe one room kind of apartment building, like this picture right here. How would you like to live that way? Some people even worked out of their tenements. But cities did expand and cities did improve. They learned how to bring water into the city and carry waste out. Here's a picture of a toilet and why it has this, the water in our toilets so that we don't get the smell from the sewer systems. Middle class improves and rises during this time as more people tend to get a little bit more money, more white-collar jobs, teachers, doctors, lawyers, engineers. Middle class grows, and they use their money to go to the department stores like Macy's and Wanamaker's, and they buy ready-made clothes and knickknacks. With the growth of the middle class becomes education, and universities start to flourish. So with more people getting an education, you had more writers out there writing novels, poetry, magazines, people that you kind of recognize here: Emerson, Emily Dickinson, Mark Twain, Jack London. Many people were becoming better educated. Magazines, 5 cents, 10 cents, 35 cents. Entertainment, with more people moving to the city, there were things to do besides going shopping. You could go to baseball games or theaters. Baseball, the person that thought to create it, Abner Doubleday, later Alexander Cartwright, kind of during the Civil War, creating baseball. One last thing here, the religious movement, social gospel movement. Church attendance was going down, and the church went out and tried to fix the problems that were going on in the urban areas, try to clean up sanitation, kind of help the tenements out a little bit. And so they would go out there, much like the churches do today, and are helping people. They're getting involved, they're sending money, they're sending charity, they're volunteering their time. And Walter Rushdenbush and others were Protestant ministers that did this social gospel movement, got more people involved in religion. Well, that's it for Chapter 3, Section 2.